Hey everybody, welcome back. I thought I would do a tutorial on this look. It's basically what I've been wearing now that we've sort of, gone from summer to autumn, and it's getting very cool here. I hope you enjoy the look. And I actually it's going to be a very, very long video, so I really do apologize for that. But a lot of people have been asking that I do like a talk through tutorial rather than do editing. So I've done that, and I think it's like my first time doing a full talk through tutorial, so it's going to be like probably pretty long. I hope you enjoy it, and I will speak to you soon. Just put my hair back. These clips are fantastic. I got them from Priceline. And they come in a pack of 6, I think, for like $2 or $3, which is really good. So I'm going to start off with a primer, and I'm still using up the Napoleon primer. I actually, it just feels like a serum, but I guess I haven't really read the ingredients, but I guess it's just good to protect the skin from the foundation. So I just basically use just a little bit of that, and I just put it sort of more towards the T-zone. That way, because I get a little bit more, I have more pores and things in the center of the face. And I'd run a little bit under the eyes. I've had some really, really bad, like consistent breakouts on my chin lately. And then I bought the Clarins double serum, and I love that stuff. And it actually started to clear it up, so nothing else was working. So I guess my hormones are definitely out of balance. I know that much, because I do have polycystic ovarian syndrome. So anyway, I won't go into that, but it's not life-threatening much or anything. You just got to be careful with your weight and all that sort of thing. So that's done, and now I'm going to use the Chantecaille Future Skin Foundation, and I basically, because this is so light, I use it as like sort of like a base, because it kind of helps the makeup to last longer, and it puts a little bit of color back in my skin. And this is in chamomile, so it's really light, as I said, and it puts color back in my skin, but because it's such a thin, light consistency and coverage, I can go like a shade darker without it looking, strange. So it just sort of blends in seamlessly into the skin. So I was going to use my fingers for this, but I better not, because I'll probably make quite a mess. I'll just use like a foundation brush, and this is the MAC 190. It's clean, so I just dip it in just a little bit, and then I just start spreading it all over the face. And you'll see it just puts a tiny bit of colour in, not much coverage, but it will brighten up the skin, and it just helps the foundation that I'm going to put on top to last a little bit longer. And on my lips, my lips have been so dry the last 2 days, I've noticed, so I've just put on the By Terry Balm de Rose. That is definitely a lot more moisturizing than the Kors lip butter, but I do love the Kors lip butter just for top-ups during the day. So I think like I get a lot of I wouldn't say a lot, but my main requests that I get are to do like more tutorials without them being edited. So I thought I'd do that. So you can see, I don't know if you can see, I usually take this right up underneath the eye. You can see that's not much of a colour difference, it's just almost put a little bit of a golden tone back into the skin. I actually usually prefer to do this with my fingers, but I forgot to bring my makeup wipes out here, so don't want to mess up my fingers. But yeah, as I said, with those hormonal breakouts, the Clarins double serum somehow has, since I've been using that the last few days, or couple of days, it's somehow clearing up these major breakouts, just constant breakouts that I've been having. So okay, so that's the base on, and then the foundation that I've been wearing is this one, and it's one of my favorite foundations. It's the Dior Skin Nude, or Dior Nude Natural Glow Hydrating Makeup, and this is in the shade 010, which most likely is the lightest shade. Okay, so I might use, I'm gonna use this stippling brush from, I better shake up my foundation, Real Techniques. I love it. I love this brush for foundation. I think it's perfect. I just put like probably 2 pumps to start with, and I just stipple it on. I usually just start with one side of my face. It depends. I don't really have any order, but it just depends. But this stuff is great for dry skin because it goes on kind of, you know, it goes on like satin, a little bit dewy, but not as sort of wet and dewy as the new Lancome foundation that I've got, the Tint Visionaire. So, but this is very, very beautiful foundation. I love Dior foundation, so I'm going to need another 2 pumps. So basically that's 4 pumps, but the brush tends to soak it up a little bit. So you can see how gorgeous the finish of this foundation is. I really recommend this foundation. I've been repurchasing this for years, so I've always got a supply of it. Even if I don't, you know, like I get different foundations and I use them, but I know like this is something that I know is always going to work, and you know, it's perfect color for winter, especially in winter. In summer, it's just a little bit too pale for what I usually like, but I just warm it up a little bit with some bronzer, or I'll use that Chantecaille Future Skin Foundation over the top just a little bit, and it works quite well. So I don't know, you'll have to let me know what you guys think of the lighting. What I've done, well, it's sunny here naturally, but what I've done is I've gone out and bought a, I was watching Pink So Foxy's video on like lighting and how she does her videos, what camera she uses and all that, her setup for filming, and she said that she uses a daylight light bulbs, and I think she said she uses the cool tone one. So I went out and bought a cool tone daylight bulb for my lamp here, and basically it's 40 watt, so it's very light. So when you put your hand up to the camera with any eyeshadows or colors that you want to show, you can actually see the colors without it being washing it out and being too bright. But I think it's perfect. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about the lighting. Okay, so I haven't actually waxed my eyebrows or anything for weeks because I'm really been enjoying the full eyebrow look. So don't mind that. There is a reason why I've left them like that. So that's the foundation. And then I'm going to use some concealer. This is the Napoleon Pro Palette Concealer. And you get 3 colours. So you get this dark tone, this sort of pinky light tone, and then you get this sort of yellow. And I'm just going to get just the end of my brush and just take a little bit of the yellow, put it on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to get a tad, like a little bit less of this pinky sort of tone here, and mix it in. Just going to mix it in with the back of the brush. This is brilliant, this concealer. It's amazing. Definitely recommend this one as well. So, and then I basically get my finger, just warm it up, and apply it under the eyes. I don't so much as have like discoloration under there. I do a tiny bit here from sun, but it's more puffiness. So, which is always a little bit harder to cover, the puffiness, because got to be careful not to go too far under the eyes, otherwise can make the skin or the eyes look a little bit more puffy. So it's best just to sort of stick around this area. But a lot of the time the concealer tends to slide up the eye, so can't help it too much. And then I'm just going to do some spot concealing, and I'm going to use this brush. Love this little brush for spot concealing. It's the Real Techniques detail brush. And then I'm just going to dip it into, again, these 2 colours here and mix it on the back of my hand. This is probably one of the best concealers I've used, so definitely recommend it. And I usually put like a little bit in the center here just to brighten it a little bit. And I got a little bit more freckles up here, you can see. So whatever I've got on the back of my hand, I just dab it on top of the skin. Okay, so I'm going to powder now. I'm going to use, this is a new one, this is by Chanel, and it's the new Beiges Healthy Glow Sheer Powder. And it's in the shade number 20. And I love the white packaging, it's just gorgeous. So it comes with a little brush, which is quite nice. I like that brush. And this just smells so beautiful. So there's the powder there. It's just a really nice sort of setting powder, or you could use a buffing brush and wear it alone. And that's generally what I like to do, is on a day when I want to run out the door, I just buff it on and spray a little bit of, and use a bit of concealer, and then spray a bit of Fix Plus over the top, and then it's beautiful on its own. So I'm going to use I'm going to apply it sort of lightly all over the face. So I'm just going to use this Cosmetica brush, which is absolutely brilliant. So just dab a little bit in there. I think the trick to this powder is that you only need a tiny, tiny amount. If you put too much, I think you lose that glow effect and it becomes almost too chalky and flat. So I just like to brush it on lightly. And this powder is, for those of you who are similar skin tone, or, you know, very fair like myself, this is definitely a little bit too, like a tad dark. So that's why also too, it can be worn on fair skin, but just the slightest, you know, amount is perfect. And it'll hold your foundation for hours without sliding off the face. So it's really good stuff. So after I do that, I just grab this and I just dust any excess off. Okay. So can you see that? Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. I'm going to do a bit of contouring, and this is brilliant for fair skin. So if you want a contour powder that's perfect for fair skin, that doesn't look muddy or orange, this is brilliant. It's the ultimate contour palette for supermodel cheekbones from Napoleon. And these are the colours here. So you've got your highlight, like colour, your blush, and then this is the contour powder, which is absolutely brilliant. I'll show you how it looks on my skin tone, but it's so beautiful. It reminds me of the Urban Decay, you know, the three. I haven't seen it in real life, but just from what it looks like on camera and in photos, it looks similar to this. So I'm going to use my Napoleon angled contour brush, which is really good, nice brush to do like contouring, highlighting, blush, anything like that. So I'm just going to get a little bit of this powder. I'm going to go right in here. So you can see how it's not yellow, sorry, not orange or too muddy. It's just perfect. So basically I put it right in the contour there, and then I just blend it out in circular motion, but I try and stick to that sort of part of the face. And I try not to blend it down, I blend it up. Try and get closer in for you guys so you can see. So just like that. Just going to dust a little bit on the forehead, whatever's left on the brush. This is so beautiful. I absolutely love this. And then I'm going to go ahead, so you can see how, you know, natural and beautiful that is. I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, do a little bit down the nose. Not much. Just going to run a little bit on my eye. Okay, so now I'm going to use the colour part of the palette with, where are you? Oh, here we go, my MAC 109 brush. So I'm just going to use the colour part. I'm just going to brush it lightly on my cheek. This is such a beautiful natural colour too. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've never been attracted to Napoleon because of his outdated packaging. I mean, like, look how old school this looks. I don't know, just me, but just seems quite old school. Not so modern and updated, his packaging. I actually said that to the makeup artist and at the Napoleon counter, and she's so sweet. She goes, I know, he's trying though. And she said, he's doing so much better though. He's getting there. She's so cute. She was brilliant. She did my girlfriend's makeup. Okay, so then I'm just going to use the highlight part, and I'm just going to go back in with this brush. I'm just going to, you know, dust it off a bit, make sure there's no more colour on there. And just apply this. You don't really run the risk of overdoing this too much because it's just so beautiful, so light. It's hard to sort of overdo this highlighter. It's so beautiful. And I'm just going to run a little bit down the centre of my nose. A little bit on the chin, a little bit in the centre of the forehead. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the eyes now. And I want to show you this combo that I've been doing because I absolutely love it. I've been wearing it every day. So it's the By Terry cream eyeshadow sticks. And I've been using Frozen Quartz and Bronze Moon. So Frozen Quartz is this beautiful light pink sort of taupe, and then Bronze Moon is just a beautiful almost burgundy bronze. I just apply this on the lid, and then I basically just blend it out. I hope you can see well. Just like that, and it just gives really nice light little bit of sparkle, and it adds a little bit of a pink taupe, peachy pink with a bit of taupe, which sounds bizarre, but it's beautiful. So just like that. Then in the crease I've been using this Clarins, the new eyeshadow, the mineral eyeshadow, and this is in Lingerie, which is just a beautiful neutral light matte pink, and it's so gorgeous for fair skin. Just in the crease, I'm going to use the MAC 217 brush for this. I'm just going right in all the way, like I bring it right in to the inner corner. Can you see that? These are gorgeous, these eyeshadows. I've got a few more colours on my wish list. They are absolutely stunning. I think you should definitely try these if you get a chance. Just like that. I might just put a little bit more on this side. And then again, I'm going to pick up this crease colour here, just because it's a beautiful shade, and I'm going to just apply it just on the outer part of the eyelid and just put it on in circular motion. Just like that. You can do a lot with this this palette. I think it's just so easy to use. You know, you can use it on the eyes as well. You can use the highlight colour on the eyes under the brow bone, which is what I'm going to do. So I hope you can see how I've done that. It's just very natural. Okay, and then under, as I said, under the brow bone, I'm just going to sweep a little bit of the highlight colour. Just like that. Okay, what's next? I'm going to line my eyes with the Bronze Moon, and I'm going to line the top lash line. This is beautiful, this thing. And I take it all the way in. These things are so creamy, like you barely need to touch your eyes with it. And then I just bring it out with a little bit of a wing. Just like that. And these shadow sticks, they last and last. They won't move. They dry quite quickly. So if you want to smudge, you have to work quite quickly with them. As they're getting a little bit watery. Just tickling my eyelashes. And then I'm going to drag this on the, you know, waterline. Sorry, not the waterline, more the lash line. Oops. Bashing my computer. Just tap it lightly. And then underneath my eye, I'm going to run the contour color again. So just going to use this Nars, what's it called, number 12 brush. Beautiful brush, love it. It's got a beautiful tip on it. I'm just going to run this underneath. Then I'm going to run some mascara on. I will do that and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I thought I would do my eyebrows while I did my eyelashes. I don't feel confident enough yet to do my eyebrows on film when I'm doing them this dark. So yeah, I've just been doing my eyebrows a lot darker, and I haven't been waxing them as thin. So I like the full eyebrow look at the moment, and I've used the Napoleon Perdis, what's it called? I think it's called the Magnify-Eyes Black Mascara, or MAGNIF-EYES Mascara in black. So I'll try and get it to focus so you can see. Alright, it's not going to focus, but it's beautiful. What it does is I don't know if you can see it, makes the lashes fuller and longer at the same time, and it's quite a dry mascara when you purchase it brand new, which is good. I don't like really wet mascaras, so it comes already like a little bit dry, so it's not a super wet formula, and I love this mascara. It's really good. So I put that on the top and the bottom lashes, and I think it's just time for lips now. So I might take off my balm. And I'm not sure what I'm going to wear on my lips. I don't think I brought anything out. I'll go, I think all my lip products that I've been wearing lately are in my handbag, so I'll go get them. The amount of lip products I have in my bag is crazy. I'll just show you what I've got in here. I've got the two Dior lip glosses. I've got the Clinique Chubby Stick in Chunky Cherry, which I love, and I'm going to apply this one today. I was going to use this one. This is the Dior Addict lipstick in Vintage. I absolutely love this shade. It's beautiful. So maybe this one would go better with my look. I might put both of the lips on for you, and we'll see which one looks better. I've got MAC Blankety, which I've been wearing a lot as well, which is a gorgeous colour. I love this. Which would look nice also. I've got the Clarins, what do you call it, lip gloss. I've got the Cause lip butter, which I love. Amy sent me this, beautiful, for touch-ups. And I think that's it. Oh, and Revlon Balm Stain in Honey. Love this one as well. Been wearing all of these a lot, and I just apply these during the day. We'll try both lip products. I'm not going to use a lip liner because I want this to be like kind of really natural. So we'll go in with the lighter shade because that Clinique Chunky Cherry stains the lips. So we'll do this one first. This one's the Dior Addict in Vintage. My lips are really quite dry, so I might just take my hair out. I straightened my hair today. First time in a very long time. It's getting quite long, so I bought some new hair products because I want to grow my hair really long, like really, really long. It's quite long at the moment, but I want to get it longer and try and keep it healthy as well, which is very hard. But anyway, we'll do another video and I'll show you what hair products I got. So this is vintage. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this colour actually. Not going to worry about the other one. It's beautiful. Oops. Yeah, we're sticking with this colour. It's so gorgeous. Love that with this look. It's just very neutral, but it's kind of warm, like it's, you know, very much good for like the season, the cooler months. Oops. Oh my god, I've got such a mess here. It's ridiculous. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll try and get close up so you guys can see everything. Oh, I forgot to set my makeup. Although I did put a powder, that Chanel Beiges, I'm gonna still set with my Dior finishing powder, and this is called the Capture Totale loose powder, and people have asked me about this one because this is basically what I use all the time to set my makeup. What it does is it's beautiful. It blurs out the pores, blurs out any imperfections, but the problem with this powder is it doesn't last on the skin quite as long as like my Chanel loose powder. I just put a little bit under the eyes, and I'm using the Inglot 4SS brush. This is perfect for setting. This is a great dupe for Lisa D1 uses, I don't know the number, but I told her, I sent her a message or a comment because she was asking if there was like a dupe for this MAC brush that's discontinued. I don't know the number of it, but it's pretty much the same shape as this. So this would be a great dupe, the Inglot 4SS. I'll link everything that I've used, including the brushes, below. So I just basically put that to the center of the face. I hope you enjoyed that, and the next video I'm going to do is a haul video and just talk about just updated hair care routine, you know, what I've been using and stuff like that. So rest of your day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.